How was the engagement? Was it all emails, phone calls? You had to go to a lot of events. How did you actually operationalize that?
All of the above. So let's see. I'm trying to think back to the actual days of it. Email was a huge part of it. So was phone calls. But being in person, I think that's one of the most underestimated keys of a Salesforce ecosystem, and frankly, any ecosystem. Partnerships is a relationship business, and relationships grow a lot faster when you can see someone face to face, and then you can have those personal connections you can follow up on. So I did travel a lot. I went to most of the Salesforce conferences, but I was also super value driven. So when I would meet with Salesforce AEs or SEs, it was never like to waste their time. It was like, I know you have this customer. Here's how I can solve that for them. And here's what that means for you, AE. It's going to be more adoption of the platform for the customer, which means more money in your pocket. They're also not spending that money on Salesforce right now. So they will be, and it's more efficiency for the customer. Yeah, it's a relationship business, but it's also being really dialed in on your messaging and making sure you can deliver value quickly.
In these kind of roles, especially in large organizations, not just Salesforce, people change a lot. Good AEs
Yes.
get promoted, and the ones
Yes.
that are not making numbers, they don't have stay back. So there are a lot of changes. How did you handle those? You invest so much building these relationships, and then suddenly comes new into a role, and you're just another email.
Yes, this was the bane of my existence, especially at Salesforce because they every January, I guess their end of year is January, so it's probably more February, but they call it go for growth. And they literally shuffle everything. So everybody gets new accounts, there's promotions, there's layoffs. So it's all the data you had from the previous year worthless because you don't know who owns what accounts, who owns whatever. However, that was really helpful in some ways if you could look at it, because any relationship that I had built the previous year, I could then go back and say, okay, it's February 15th. What new accounts do you have? Remember how we worked together last year on those accounts? What can we do from a new perspective this year? So it opened up new opportunities for pipeline. One thing that I think is really crucial is staying in contact with these people. So I got to know the AEs really well. I don't really do work with Salesforce right now, but I still text with 30 people on a monthly basis because I've just gotten to know their family and their kids and what they're excited about and built personal relationships with them, so that as they got promoted or switched industries or whatever, I then could go with them. And that meant business for our company. So staying close to people, even if there's not like immediate value right then and there, I think is, again, an underutilized tactic.